Do I look like I've been run over by a train? I certainly feel like I have. Okay, everybody, I don't have my phone on any sort of stand right now. I'm gonna solve that shortly, but for now, I'm doing something I usually don't do. I'm making a character that people will recognize, but I have not watched this movie. It's a K-pop cartoon movie. It has a cute little purple tiger thing in it. And I'm gonna make the tiger. I think eventually I'm going to watch the movie because it's very out of my character to make something that I don't understand. It's been one of my things that I've always done. So anyway, the swing is swinging. There's a little dude in it. And he's cross, very cross dude. So anyway, I have picked Big Twist Posh in black and this beautiful blue. And this blue is Butterfly Pea. I will show you when I get started. So I finished it. What do you think? Again, I haven't seen the movie. I probably should. I probably will, just to continue to make these little characters. My stripes on top are a little wonky. Later in the pattern, I decided to do yarn under on the color changing, and that made it look a little bit more crisp for the eyes and the stripes. But at first I was just doing it as I normally do, which makes it a little janky looking. That's okay. It's super cute. I don't know what this character is or does, but isn't he cute? I think it's Derpy Tiger. That's all I know. I found some yellow eyes that were just perfect for him because he is a cat or a tiger, you know. So anyway, there he is. Well, it's been a minute. I almost had this video completed, and then I accidentally deleted those files off of my phone, and then I couldn't export them to CapCut or Clip. Anyway, I couldn't export them because I had deleted the files and like permanently deleted files. So rip. And here we are again. So anyway, I completed 4 of these, and I put them in my shorts. I've been doing shorts, showing what I crocheted every day, and then I went on this huge hiatus. Well, it feels like a huge hiatus. But basically life got complicated, even more complicated, and I didn't get to crochet. But here are my 4 little derpy tigers. I love them. I'm planning on making more eventually, and I also want to make a larger one with Bernat yarn, which is very soon in my future, but probably next week. But here they are. They're adorable. I ended up making white on the bottom for most of them. My very first one I did use a cream or a beige like the pattern suggested, but honestly I think the white is more accurate. I think these are going to go really well. Unfortunately they're very small, but I used Posh for them, so they're small. But they're desk size. They're super cute. They're super derpy. I love them. I will probably put them up for 20. I consider 25, but because of all the details, but they are pretty small for 25. So I think 20 is going to be a fair price. We will probably sell them at 20. I know a lot of people don't think they can, but you should try. Anyway, that's what I got done a while back, maybe like a week or 2 ago. I don't know, time feels crazy right now. Let me show you what else I've gotten done. I've gotten done a lot of these. I want to say 7. I don't want to get them all out, but I have 7 of these beautiful capybaras, I love them. They're adorable. The pattern works up really fast. I'm gonna make more of these. This isn't in any sort of order because of they're in a bag beside me, so they're not in order. So I've got some frogs, some booty frogs. This is a free pattern on Instagram. There's the booty frog from Crochet, and then there's this one which is even smaller but faster and just as bootylicious. So we have, I priced the bigger frogs at $18. I use Bernat colors with them, Bernat yarn with them, and they come out pretty chunky, like pretty big. And I charge 18 for those. And then these, I think I'm gonna charge 10. They're just cute, and I like them, and they're bootylicious. So we'll see. Next up, I have two of these. These are Tucker the Turtle by Paul. Words. I'm gonna really struggle tonight. By, where's your name? Pogsy Place. This is Tucker the Turtle, and his hat comes off. He's super cute. This is my second one. He came out a little like softer around the edges than the first one. I don't know how else to explain it. Sorry, my chair is squeaking really badly. Here's the first one. I don't know how to explain it. He just came out softer. He looks more squishy. But, they're super cute. My daughter absolutely loves them. Loves the hat coming off and such. So, I'm gonna make some more of these too. I'm gonna put these up for, probably 15. They work up fast. But they are 3 pieces when you consider the hats as well. I made a bunch of these. These are Mama Made Minis. It's a pattern bundle. I don't know if I put this in the last video or not, but I've made a few of these. I think I have 7 or so. Some are in the sparkling green yarn and some are in a dark green yarn with a lighter green belly. Let me see if I can grab one. There you go. I love this color. These are super cute. I just love their like grumpy little faces. You can put a mushroom on their heads. I haven't done that yet. I probably will. I did a lot of Pogsy Place patterns this time. I did a mouse from Pogsy Place. Isn't it cute? I did a couple of them. They're in there. I did a kitty. Lots of kitties. Well, not a lot, but a few kitties. And then I did another mouse. This is probably I think this is my first mouse. It's a different shape than the other one. So I did some of those. Moving right along, I bought the pattern immediately. This is Swoop, the bat from Crochet Carpenter. I knew that. I absolutely love this yarn and this pattern. This pattern is adorable. Super easy to work up. I later in the video will do a little challenge for Halloween of how many I can make using one skein of this yarn. So you'll have to see what that turns into. Here's a purple one. I plan on making some more purple ones before I go to my next market. Even though it'll be a Christmas market, I think people like bats all year round. At least certain people do. And that is all the stuff that I have in the bag. It's been in the bag for a while. This week, as in today, I bought, no wait, this week. So that was last week's. This week I've been making some more booty frogs. They're not finished. I have 7 of these in this pretty yarn. This Halloween yarn from Hobie, I want to say. I have 7 of these worked on. And then I have 5, excuse me, in this color worked on. They need the eyes, and they need stuffed, and they need their booties. I have the hiccups now. I'm so sorry. So I have quite a few of these ready to be finished. I just have them sitting here in this mess of my desk waiting to be finished. This is why I don't market prep this way, because I don't like finishing it at the end. I just get overwhelmed with the stack of things that I have half finished, and I'm like, yeah, maybe later. Today we're going to do a little spooky edition for Halloween, where I'm going to make this newly released pattern by the Crochet Carpenter. It is Swoop, his little bat. I'm going to see how many of these I can make in this Halloween yarn called Honey Bunny Candy. It's a black yarn with some speckles, just like the purple yarn with some speckles, but this is the black yarn. I'm going to see how many I can make with this skein of yarn. It's completely new. I just pulled the center out of it already, so that's why it's hanging out there. Depending on how many I can make, I might finish off this purple skein with how many I can make in purple as well. But here's my example. It's cute. It works up really fast. You should go check out the pattern. It's brand new. I think it came out a couple days ago. And it works up super fast. It's super easy. You can make it into a finger puppet. I don't tend to do that. Just because I want to make the supermarket easy stuff. But you totally could, and it works up really fast. As a left-handed crochet person, I did have to kind of reverse what he said about how to sew on the wings. He basically just said point the bat to the right, but since I come in from the left, I pointed it to the left and made the wings, and it works out. So, you know, if you're left-handed, just keep that in mind. But other than that, it works up really cute. I'm really excited, and I want to see how many I can make in, sorry if you can hear my geese, how many I can make with one skein of this black Honey Bunny candy color. So, let's find out. So I didn't get a lot of video of me crocheting, but I did get a little bit. Hopefully I showed it. So the goal was to see how many Swoop, the bats from the Crochet Carpenter, I could make with one skein of Halloween Honey Bunny candy in black. And the answer to that, anyway, the answer to that is 1, bless you, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And they stack. Okay, so 5 swoops out of one skein of that yarn. And then my very first swoop was actually in Perfect Chunky, or no, Posh It was in Posh. It was in Posh. And I messed up the wing on this one. I'm not sure what I did wrong. I think I got the last row confused on this one. But this one came out fine. Anyway, so this is the first one I made in Posh. And then the second one I made was in this purple. Isn't he cute? They come out pretty similar in size. Pretty close. I used a 5mm hook, by the way. So, do you ever do this? Do you ever see how many you can make out of one skein to try to price it out? That helps me get a idea of what I need to charge to make my minimum like price per bat. So anyway, my total bats are 7 right now, including these two. So that was a fun little test. 5 bats out of one skein of the Halloween Honey Bunny candy and a 5mm hook with my tension. I get 5 bats and almost nothing left as far as scraps, so, or leftover skein. But as you can hear, my boss is hollering at me, so I will leave you at that. So another thing that I worked on a little bit is I have this bunny pattern. I actually helped write it with, well, I wrote it, and then Kat from Kat's Crafty Crochet Corner, she did the, she built the pattern, like she wrote it out, she finessed it. I was having, I forget what the problem was. I think it was last September we made it, because I had the concussion. So she did the actual typing out of it. She finished like some wording that I was having trouble finishing, and she just wrote it out and published it for us, giving credit to both of us. So we have these little bunnies. This one doesn't, these don't have noses right now because I forgot to put their little noses on. Like, you just stitch them on. But these little bunnies, they're just super cute little pocket bunnies. They have a little tail. They're just cute little things. I've made 3 of them. There's one in gray around here. Yeah, there's a gray one. They're super cute. They'll be great for spring. We haven't tried the smallest items yet. I have never done anything this small, and I'm about to show you. So Poggy Plays released another 3 pattern packs that I've been following since she like hinted. She asked for a pattern test. I did not get a pattern test. However, I did buy it immediately, and I've made 4 pieces already out of 2 of the patterns. Now there's 3 pattern packs, and they each have 10 in a pack. 10. Now they're tiny. She said they're perfect for, you know, the little grab machines, the little claw machines that people have on their booths, and they're perfect keychain sized. I'm sure they'd be a little bit bigger if you use Burnett, but I used Posh, and I will use, there's cats arguing behind me, and I will use Parfait Chunky for these. But so this is an itty bitty teeny weeny budgie or parakeet, and I'm obsessed. Okay, it's just so tiny. She has 3 pattern packs, and I absolutely love them all. Like, I'm staring at the 3rd one. Like, I want to make them all. So in the 3rd one, there is a unicorn, an alien, an owl, a dinosaur, a goblin, a seal, a bear, a fox, a penguin, and a whale. And I've made 3 now. Now, I don't have the 3rd one because I gave it to my daughter, and she took off with it like crazy, or like right away. Like, it's gone. I don't have it here. But I made one just like this for her request of the colors. and this blue one. And they're so fast and quick. You can't beat it. So these are so small. Although they're bigger than the budgie. The budgie is really, really small. These guys have some length to them. But I think I want to charge like $5 for this. Like, it's so cute, it's so easy, it's so fast. It's just like a $5 bin with all these little critters in them. I think that would be a hit. Right? But like, there's the frog and there's the budgie. It's much, much smaller. But maybe I shouldn't go all the way down to 5 because of the, like, this is pretty small for 10. Or maybe I go down on these because they really don't take that long either. They take a little bit longer than these, but when you add the color changing and the wings and stuff, it starts to change. I don't know. I haven't tested myself on it yet. But, I don't know. I know the little chicks with the frog hats. Those I sell for 10 or 12. I think we sold some for 12 once. Those feel justified at 10 or 12 because of all the different color changing and stuff. But, I don't know. These booty frogs just don't feel big enough. Even though they're the same size as the chicks in the hats. I don't know. It's debatable. But I will, I don't know. That's why I have a little crochet community I reach out to from Kat's Discord. And you should join her Discord if you want a crochet community too. Because they're really cool there. And they actually don't enjoy drama. They just want to crochet and, hang out. So, anyway, just a little plug to Kat's Crafty Crochet Corner. You should join her Discord if you're looking for some people to hang out with and crochet with and make cute, adorable things. But anyway, I don't know why that went there. But, oh, and I'm working on this. I haven't finished his wings yet, but I freehanded a Minecraft bee. Like I said, his wings aren't done yet. And I don't want to make any more, which is a shame because I have a bunch of yarn that's the mystical, and I was like, oh, Minecraft bees, it'll be perfect. And I'm like, I don't want to. It's too big and bulky and barely even identifiable as a square. Even though I did the square points, it's too, like, the thick yarn just eats the details and makes it unrecognizable. But that's the only yarn that has that pixel look. Anyway, that is it for this week. I don't have anything else. I've been struggling with making content and uploading it because I haven't been crocheting. This is probably the first time I sat down and crocheted in a couple days. The baby he's going through some mental leaps, and he's been really extra fussy, and we've had some older kid problems, like things we've been working through, and life is just really chaotic right now. So, it's getting a little bit better. It's easing a little bit up. So hopefully I can get back to content. I did shorts of crocheting every day until I get to 1,000 subscribers, and we did 10 days, not officially 10, but like 9 days, and we have 140 some more subscribers than we did when we started. That is insane. And I do plan on picking that back up, so it won't be consecutive days, but every day that I'm gonna crochet for 100 days. Here's the punchline: is I'm gonna crochet after those 100 days, even after I get 1,000 followers. I feel like I'm lying or something when I'm like, I've got to crochet for 1,000 days until I get 1,000 days. I'm gonna crochet until I get 1,000 followers, And then I'm gonna crochet some more. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna keep crochet. Anyway, it's a cute little short idea and it's working and people like it, I think. So, I'm gonna keep doing it if I can. I'm gonna try to keep doing it. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. If you liked what you saw, if you want to hang out some more, please consider liking the video and then subscribing to the channel. And I will see you next time. Hopefully next week. All right. See you. Bye.